everyone, welcome back to Cybrosys. Organizing employees into departments and assigning them to the right job position is essential for effective workforce management. In Odoo 19, HR teams can easily structure the organization by creating departments and defining job positions. In this video, we'll explore how to manage the departments and job positions in Odoo 19. For that, you need the employees module. We've already installed the employees. So let's begin by creating and managing departments. So from the employees module, you can simply navigate to the departments over here. And you know, inside the departments, you can actually see a lot of departments that are pre-created, like the management, the research and development, the sales, and all such things. So click on new to create a new department. So you have to enter the department details. Already given the name as sales. So what will I give? I'll simply give the name as purchase. Okay, it's just a random name. And you can, you've already entered the department name. You can select an employee as the manager. So let it be Amy Watson. The parent department, like if it has any parent department, it's actually optional. There is no need for you all to give it as, it's not a mandatory field, so it's optional. If it comes under any of these departments, then you can put it under a parent department. Then come the company and the color. So you can set a color for your department. Isn't that very cool? I'll set pink for the color and I'm saving it. So you have to click new to create a department and enter a department name, assign the department manager. If your organization has a hierarchical structure, you can also define the parent department. Okay. So once it's done, after entering the required information, you have to save the department. And Odoo automatically organizes employees based on the department structure you have defined. So currently we have two plans, that is the offboarding and onboarding plan, and 0 employees. If you want to add the employees towards this, then you can add. Okay, so that's how it looks like. And as I said before, automatically it organizes the employees based on the department structures that you have predefined. Okay, and you can view the department hierarchy as well. So go back to the departments and you can see the purchase department that you have created. Okay, and you can open multiple departments over here. You can actually see a lot of departments over here. Departments can be organized hierarchy, so which is making it easier to represent the complex organizational structures and the reporting relationships. So here you have the hierarchy. Open that, unfold it. So everyone or everything comes under the management. So the purchase, I didn't give any parent, department. That's the reason why it shows like this. And let's go back to the. So here we have the configuration of the department. And I'll simply put it under the management section, which is purchase. Okay. So now if you expand it, you can see, if you take a look under the, management, you have the purchase with 0 employees that we have given right now. Okay. So now let's create a job position. So job position represents the roles available within your organization and are often used during recruitment and employee management. So job positions, you can see it under the configuration, under the recruitment section. Okay. So we are going to create a new job position. You can see a lot of job positions over here, like the site manager, the experienced developer, the consultant, and etc. Like a lot of job positions are given over there. So click on new and you have to provide the job title. So I'll give the job title as sales executive. I hope the spelling is right. Yes. So we have a job position which is sales executive. You can mark that particular position as a favorite. So I'm starring it. Okay. And you have to associate the position with a department. Okay. So what am I going to do? Here we have a lot of details of the job positions that we have, the website and the department. So I am going to put this person under the purchase department that I have created. Okay. And you have to specify other details such as the work location and all. So you have the job location of the person here and the target of how many employees should be there under this particular job position that can be specified. If you want, you can publish it. You can add the expected skills, and a lot of options are there. You can add a summary, an application info, the trackers, and job boards. So after you specify everything, okay, if you're using the Odoo requirement, you can define the number of expected hires and publish the position directly to your website for candidates to apply. So here, if I set the target as 5 and publish it to the website, it is now an open job position. Okay, and people can come and apply for this particular job. Okay, so once it's done, you have to make sure you save it. Mine is already saved. So once the configuration is complete, you have to save the position, and this job position is now available for recruitment activities and employee assignments. So you can assign employees to departments and positions. Okay, so departments and job positions can be linked directly to employee records. So if you go back, you have the sales executive over here. Now, if you go to this, you have the employees, and if you go to the departments, under the purchase, you don't have any employees right now, but you have a job position which is linked to the department, right? So open an employee profile. Let's do one thing. Let's go to the employees, and I'm opening Abigail Peterson. So let's open this employee profile, and then you have to select the appropriate department and job position. Right now, this person is a consultant coming under a different job position. Or you can simply, add any or new employee. So simply name the person, let it be Tom, and the department, I am putting him under purchase, and the job position, searching for more, and let it be a sales executive. So right now I have assigned a department and job position for this person. Okay, so let me try to save it, and let's view the employee under the department. So let's see. Now here you can see the purchase employee count has changed to 1, and if you open that, you can see Tom, that is the employee that you have assigned right now, has come under the department. Okay, so each department provides a centralized view of its employees, making it easier for the HR managers to monitor the workforce distribution across the organization. So as you can see, a lot of departments are there, and each department shows the count of the employees. Okay, so job positions are fully integrated with the Odoo recruitment, and when creating job openings, recruiters can use the predefined positions and track the hiring activities directly from the recruitment pipeline. So if you talk about, or if let's talk about an example, okay, a company may have multiple departments such as sales, marketing, HR, and development, and each department can contain several job positions. It actually helps you all to maintain a clear organizational structure. Now, if you take this, and here you can see for this department, the employee count is given here, and everything is, well scheduled over there. So, using departments and job positions effectively helps the businesses to improve the employee organization, streamline the recruitment, and simplify reporting structures, and enhance the overall HR management. Okay, so that's it, guys. That's how you can manage the departments and job position in Odoo 19. By building a well structured organizational hierarchy, HR teams can manage employees more efficiently and support businesses grow with ease. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Odoo 19 tutorials from Cybrosys. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.